Hey, what's good? It's Rotten, and yeah, welcome back to some more Monster Hunter World. This is kind of an in-between episode. It's not going to actually be like part 2 or the next big hunt. Essentially, what's going on here is after realizing I had the Defender armor on last time and what that actually was, I went back. I started hunting KULU a lot. I think it's my third hunt here to get more parts so I can actually make its armor and go through the beginning game a little bit more honestly. I know the Defender armor is not necessarily, I don't consider it cheating for people that want to go through the game fast and knock it out. But considering that I'm trying to go through this game in its entirety solo and I want to just get the feel for it, I decided to go ahead and just take that armor off, go back to basics, and experience the game as it should be. Because that last playthrough felt really too easy, way too easy. So as you can tell, this is post commentary. I actually didn't do commentary while I was recording this. I was doing something else. I'm not sure why I was trying to run into that piece there, but yeah, I decided to make another change, which was I switched to the bow from the longsword, just to see if I could get used to it. Now, again, prior to this quest, I actually went to the training grounds and just practiced with the bow and got a little bit more used to how everything works. I'm still very new to how bow works in World. It's still very weird to me. But again, the biggest reason I'm doing this is to get used to these things before Rise comes out, because I've not played this game at a deep level at all. So I really want to get used to how everything controls, how everything moves, as much as I can before the new game comes out, because it won't be the same, obviously, and it can incorporate a lot more generations into it, but a lot of World movesets are carrying over, and so I want to see if I can adjust to that and make sure that when that game comes out, I'm not starting from complete scratch and looking completely bad. So far, everything I've seen about Rise has just been amazing. I'm not going to go super deep into Rise because I don't want to make this a Rise video when I'm playing World, but it has really been just, I am excited for Rise. I'm very happy for it. So that being said, let's get back to World. I'm still not sure where to get all my different supplies from that I normally would get, so I don't have any kind of different shots. I realized later on that I can't even buy them in the shop yet. You probably can't get to a certain point, I'm sure, but my coatings, I should say. So I'm just stuck with basically just the infinite close range coating, which it's not terrible. I know I can catch these birds. I miss them every time. I just am not good at getting them. They just escape. Anyhow, continuing on, I think we're going to go ahead and try and get some other supplies. So yeah, I have to remember now that I can actually just grab stuff while I'm running. So there are a lot of things. I've not really gone into this. If you've watched my stream at all, you've heard me talk about World, and my review of World, I didn't really actually review, but my thoughts on World have not ever been glowing. I've always said it's a great game, and I see everything in it that is wonderful and whatnot, but just for me as a player of the older style games, I just prefer that style, and so it's really hard for me to make the adjustment and start really playing this game. Now, I do still have reservations about it and certain things I don't like as I play it now. For example, I really just, all this plant life and stuff that's kind of in the way, and just it makes the game feel extremely claustrophobic. I get the idea of it feeling more like a realistic world, and that was what they were going for, but I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan of these smaller areas, these more tunnel-like areas, and there's not enough big area for the monsters to play in, for you and the monster to actually engage each other. It feels like a lot of the time I'm fighting with the environment as well as the monster, which can be a good thing and a bad thing in itself. I mean, it makes sense if you look at it in a real world way, but I don't want to. I like having the big area where I'm just focus on the monster. So that's coming back into play, and that's one of the things I didn't like when I first played it. So I'm noticing that now as I'm playing through it this time, but it's not as jarring as I thought it would be. The controls themselves is very different, and that's also because I'm playing on PC now rather than playing on PS4, which I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm sure I mentioned that before, but I'll mention it now just to make sure that's known. This is the PC version. I recently got my PC upgraded and have been enjoying that. If you see my Street Fighter 5 videos, you know I've been really just screaming the praises of PC gaming, something that a few years ago you would have never seen or heard me do. But nowadays, I'm all about the PC. I'm all in. I am the PC guy, the PC guru. I'm not a guru. Let me not say that. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of playing on PC now, so I do a lot of my gaming. If it's not on Switch, I'm playing on PC, basically. Or if it's some old school, I'm playing on that system. But yeah, I've been playing on PC. It's been really smooth. It's running at high settings and not on max. That's the only caveat, is that max settings seem to not do great. I keep mistakenly kicking those Paratoads, by the way. I don't know if you saw that. But yeah, I do that a lot. And at one point, I think I actually messed myself up doing that. So that was kind of fun. But yeah, I'm getting used to playing it on PC, and the controls are quite a bit different, and so it messes me up a lot of the time. On the last video, I mentioned it, but whenever it says press the Y button, my hand instinctively moves to what the Y button is on the Switch controller, which is completely different, because Nintendo's control layout is YXBA, and the Xbox layout, I'm pretty sure, is like XYAB. And it throws me off so much, because my brain is used to the Nintendo layout of these buttons, which has been the same since like Super Nintendo, so it's ingrained in my brain. Similarly though, the PlayStation layout is kind of ingrained in my brain. I can't call it out right now, but I know where circle is if I look on the screen. It says press circle. I know where X is if it says press X. But yeah, the Xbox layout is really weird to me, and I can't change it because it's not an option. So unless I want to do like some kind of weird button reassign, it's not that deep. I'll just learn the buttons for this game. It's different anyway. So there's some adjustment for that. I think here, I'm not sure why I'm standing still right now in that spot. I see the scout flies are going crazy for something. So I must have been looking away at something, or looking for something, or trying something. I'm not sure, but whatever the case is, we're now chasing the scout flies. There we go. We found enough evidence for KULU, we can go find it and go hunt it. So the bow. Me and my friend Gloden and my friend earlier have been talking about this quite a bit in recent months. Because I switched to the bow back before the beginning of summer. I want to say I switched to the bow last year, but I'm not even 100% sure there, because 2020 is such a blur for many reasons. I have to admit, I like those swing on those vines. It's kind of fun. I won't even lie about that. That's fun. If that's a taste of what I'm going to get with the wire bud, then great. But yeah, I like this vine area. I will say that's kind of cool. I like stuff like that's off the beaten path. That's fun like that. And there's a little platforming area basically. We've been over here playing Pitfall. Those little areas can be fun. I won't lie about that. More sliding. I'm not a fan of sliding everywhere, but it is what it is. The bow. Before we get off topic here, because we're gonna run into combat in a second here. It's interesting going into the bow in World after getting so used to the bow in Generations Ultimate. Keep it in mind, I did not touch the bow until Generations Ultimate. Like, I tried it once or twice as I really was interested in it, but I didn't quite understand how the weapon worked, and so I was petrified of it. But then Generations Ultimate came along, and I'm not sure. Well, now I know that it's not a ton of changes, but the changes that were made were enough that it made it a lot easier to play and a lot more intuitive to me in Generations Ultimate, to the point that now I love the bow. The bow is my favorite weapon, bar none. I am so glad that I finally gave it a chance in that game. But then after learning in Generations Ultimate, I went back and played Try with my group. We were playing it a couple of times on stream. You might have seen it, or might not have. But we played Try a couple of times in recent months. I want to say like probably right around October sometime. And I played bow on Try after like not playing it forever. And it wasn't bad. I finally understood how it works. It was okay. So I've gotten used to it. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. I like this version of the bow in Generations Ultimate. And especially because I use Valor Bow. I'm taking real damage. Now look at that damage. I'm taking actual damage now. I'm also poisoned, but I don't seem to notice that yet. I didn't realize for a long time that I was putting those poison flowers down by accident. Or those poison ponds by breaking those flowers, I should say. But yeah, back to the bow. As you see here, I'm not sure. Am I circling him? Okay, there we go. We pull the ball out now. Must be trying to get like the right. Oh, I was waiting for my stamina probably. That'd be my guess. Because I don't have dash juices or anything like that yet, so I have to actually spend my stamina carefully, as opposed to when I'm on Gen Ultimate and I have a bajillion Mope Shrooms and Mushroom Master, I can just do what I want, and they can't stop me. But no, yeah, the bow in this game is just very, very different. Very different. It's much more active, I suppose, and then the lack of styles makes it very interesting too. I can't believe I'm trying to hit that bug, and I just could not. I wanted to get the Vigor Rasp so I can get some life back, and I just was like missing it at point blank range. And I'm like, yep, I need to practice the bow more. This is stupid. But yeah, it feels totally different, and like a lot of the buttons switched around. Again, this might just be a fact that I'm using that Xbox controller rather than using like a Switch controller or Nintendo branded controller, because the button layout is so different. But I feel like that's not even the case all the way. Like there's definitely some other changes that are there, like the way the firing works and the way arc shots are fired and all that. But overall, I'm starting to like the bow in this game a lot more than I initially did, which is why on the first video I was like, I'm gonna go longsword stuff, because honestly, part of me was like, I need to sit down with the bow, because I don't know if I necessarily like it in this game, so I'm gonna play another weapon I feel more safe with. And also, I like the longsword as well. Let me not lie about that. It is KULU, and right now I need these winged beasts, because I literally, or I guess they're called something else. I forget what they're called. I think they're Minos or something like that. But I need their wings. I need their Red Bull wings. I need them badly. Please kill that one. I'm pretty sure I killed both of them. I don't think he escapes. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I need to carve them both very badly. So I need KULU to cooperate, not hit me with anything. It's not, because it's on chill mode. It's actually tired. I'm kind of wasting that time, but I need to carve them, because those wing pieces, what is it? I can't see it from here, but it's something ring hide. Whatever it is, I needed that to finish my KULU armor. I need like 8 of them, or no, 6 of them to finish the armor, and also to make its longsword. Hey, look, Rathalos is like, hi, remember me, the poster child of the game, of the series? Yeah, I'm here. How you doing, boss? This actually legit petrified me, and I will give them that. The way they like introducing in such a cinematic way actually put me on edge, because I am not in a position where I could fight Rathalos right now, just period, point blank. It would destroy me, just from an armor perspective. And if I had the defender armor, I could do it and it wouldn't be a problem, but I took it off. And I also took off the defender weapon. So good job me. Good job me. We can't fight that Rathalos. We're gonna have to make sure we stick with Kutku. Or not Kutku. KULU. All these Kutkus and Zizi Cuckoo and Cuckoo Kaka and Goo Goo Gaga. All these birds. These bird wyverns. These names. And yet you still won't bring back Kurapeko, you cowards. Anyway. I actually like KULU a lot. It's one of the monsters that I do remember enjoying in the series. Not the series, I say in world. When I played it, I actually do like KULU. I think it's a really interesting, really cool bird wyvern. It's one of the more interesting bird wyverns, honestly. Like, I love the fact it picks up his rock and just like stares. Look at it, it's like, huh? Oh, this here? Oh, rock! Sweet! I need another one. Let's poke. It loves that rock. I need to knock it out of his hand. It like looks so disappointed when you like knock the rock out of his hand. Let's see if I do it here. I think I might. I'm gonna attack again. I get a full charge here. And I get a, yep. Oh, it's tired. It's exhausted. It's exhausted, boss. And I get the rain. But I actually missed the rain. It's too far away. It hasn't dropped the rock yet. Oh, there's a leap attack. But still hold on to that rock. It is dedicated to this rock. I'm not sure why specifically this rock is like, yo, I'm holding on to this, but it is dedicated to this rock. It runs off. I'm gonna heal myself up. Cool thing I really appreciate about using the bow is that I don't have to like really sharpen. I have to just watch my stamina. It's kind of the trade-off. But after this, I'm pretty sure the next hunt I have is going to be with the switch axe. So we get to see when I actually have to sharpen and all that. So, not that anybody that plays Monster Hunter is going to be unfamiliar with it, but people that don't play Monster Hunter, this is what you're getting. Yeah, it's really been interesting. I actually have, whoa, that was an attack that you decided to do and almost hit me. And I did not expect. All right. Oh, did it again. Yeah, okay, I remember that. When they turned around, I'm like, you can do that twice in a row like that? All right, cool, I guess. Just gotta hold that real quick. Seems unfair. That seems fair. Oh, look at this thing. Right. No, but just after all that, it just threw the rock at me. Like I'm done. I threw a rock at him. It was a really big rock. Anybody get that reference from Batman animated series? No. All right. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I love that side. That sidestep dodge looks so cool. I like that being added, and I like the fact you can backstep with any weapon now too, which I forget to use more often. But I'm so used to just like trying to roll evade or something like that I just kind of forget it's there. But man, it looks so cool when you dodge stuff from this game. I will say that. Yeah, I've actually gotten to a point now where I'm just kind of like excited to play this game. Like I'm really like, oh man, I want to play some more World. Like I kind of want to play right now, but I'm actually getting ready to play some Generations Ultimate with the crew, with the homies. So I'm gonna do that, and that's perfectly fine. That's 100% fine. Right now I'm in a big like Monster Hunter high right now, so I'll be playing a lot of Generations Ultimate. There it goes. You knock out. It's like you knocked it out of my hand. I can't believe it made me drop it. And it looks so disappointed, and I was just tired. I'm getting tired of getting shot. He runs off. He's just scampering away. But no, I've been on a real big Monster Hunter high, and it's because I've been seeing so much Rise footage. And then Rise just looks like it's gonna be the game that's gonna like bridge all the gaps, bring all the things. I really hope this game sells like a bajillion copies. I've always wanted to see Monster Hunter do well, and I'm so happy. Even though World may not have been my thing, I was very happy to see World do well. You know, to do as well as it did, because that team, the Monster Hunter team, deserves all the praise and all the kudos for making a game series for this long that's been this successful, that's been this good consistently, that's done this well, and to the point that they now have it on so many systems. Before, remember, it was only a PSP game, and it was only a 3DS game, and now it's everywhere. You know, now you got the PS5, the PS4 version, you got the Xbox One version, you got a PC version, you got a Switch exclusive version, or Switch PC version if the leaks are true. You know, I'm just happy to see it doing well, and I want to see the series continue to do well, regardless of where it's at, what it's on. I love Monster Hunter, and even World, which, like I said, there's things about World that kind of kept me from like really investing in it. I put time into it. I definitely did play on PS4. It was just harder for me to really get deep into it because I've mentioned this a million times. I mentioned it one more time. The way that the quest was set up made it harder for me personally to get invested, because my friends were all playing consistently and constantly, and just I don't play that much or that often. I think with Rise I will, but most times when I play, I have a team I play with. For one, that entire team couldn't get the game, so it was just me and one other person that could play it from my usual team at the time. Everybody else didn't have a PS4 or a PC to do what they play it on, so it's kind of like I'm just a lone soldier on that one. And then my other groups of friends that had it, that wanted me to play with them, the problem was I was just too far behind, and I would get to points in the game where it's like, well, you have to finish this quest first for us to even play with you. It's like, okay, I'll finish this quest eventually, but then it just kind of felt like I was like forcing it. Whereas with older games, because the online was separate from the offline quest or the hub quest, separate from the village quest, I could just go in with my friends, and even though we might be in different ranks, they can come down and help me out to keep going. The only thing that was kind of a caveat was just that, you know, I had to do my urgents or whatever. But they could just join in without having to see the cutscene beforehand, and we all just played, you know. So there were little small things like that made it tougher for me to like really sit down and play. Also, initially, the fact it was on PS4, I don't even like the PS4 version. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the game, obviously, from a technical standpoint on there or anything. It's just that I don't like playing games on PS4, period. It's annoying cutting that system on a lot of the time. So I was happy to get my PC like up to snuff so I can actually run it on there and play it. Or on here, I should say. So I'm playing it on PC now. And it's been a blast, like actually playing through it here with better load times and everything. Load times aren't great, but it's better than it was. At least it feels like to me. Anyhow, I'm getting the hang of using the bow. I'm going for arc shots more often, but I keep forgetting to actually aim the arc shot. So like right there, I just kind of shot it up there. It's gonna hit his tail and do like 3 damage. I'm getting like 1 hits here and there, but I keep forgetting like hold the shot so I can actually aim it. So 1, 2. I didn't do an arc shot there because I'm out of stamina. And yeah, I'm not doing a great job watching my stamina either. But you kind of get in the flow with the bow, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna keep shooting. And you forget like, oh yeah, need stamina for that. So I should have took something to increase my stamina again. My stamina meter is max, so I was already going down. But I was dedicated. I think, yeah, he walked into that ring. Like I put it in front of him, and I'm gonna pretend that I did that completely 100% on purpose. That I knew he was gonna walk into that, and that's how I got him. 100%. That was planned all the way, baby, all the way through. You can't prove otherwise. And if you can, then I don't want to see you commenting on the video. Don't comment and say how that's not true. Just believe me. Believe me, I did it. I did it. It was intentional. Yeah, but I didn't get everything I needed there. Just mostly I think I got. Oh well, I'm not sure actually. I can't. Again, I'm kind of looking at it from a zoomed away picture here, so I can't 100% tell. But I definitely got the wings I need to make another part, so we should be okay, at least decently okay. Yeah, I'm getting used to how the after quest works and everything. It's so different, but like it's grown on me a lot within like the last 2 days that I've been playing it. So I'm hoping I can get decently far. I don't know if I'm gonna get through every single monster and get all the way through Iceborne. But we got what, 3 months, because it's the end of December now, so January, February, March, and the end of March. We got 3 months to power through, so I'm gonna try and get some stuff done. I'll probably try and play a couple of hours every week. There may be some where I have friends join me and play, just because there'll be a lot of friends that have expressed interest in playing along with me on the world, so it'll be kind of cool. But this is more like just an in-between series to tide me over until Rise, because now this feels like a new game to me because I've not played it. So it actually kind of worked out in a sense because I'm so late coming to it, because it really, the only reason that even happened, aside from the fact that like there were some things I was kind of like not a fan of in the design, the biggest reason that happened is because Generations Ultimate got announced afterwards to be, come over here, because I was very sad when I learned that game was like kind of held up. And then initially it's not like they weren't going to launch it here, it's going to just stay in Japan on the Switch, and I'm like, dude, please no, come on. Like, I don't even care. I will buy the game. I will just buy a copy, whatever, just do it, please. And I was very close to just getting Generation Ultimate and just playing it through translation, just ordering it from over in Japan. But thankfully, common sense prevailed, and Capcom was like, well, we can get extra money for this game we already made, and they just went ahead and poured it over. So I'm just so happy that happened, because I love that game, and I'm really enjoying this one too. Like, the more Monster Hunter you give me, the better. Actually, in not March, but in the summer when Stories 2 comes out, I'm definitely getting Stories 2 as well. I don't know how much it's going to do for my like time in my life, but I just want to play it. I am all in on the Monster Hunter franchise right now. I am looking forward to everything coming out about it and forward, and oh man, all the weapon videos are out for Rise, so that's been fun to watch. And I got plenty of material to go back and watch. Well, I've watched some of my favorite groups play World and Iceborne, and to get a feel for what was going on. And some out of just sheer entertainment value, obviously, because they're YouTubers, so of course. But there we go. Let's get this Rathian evidence, this dead carcass. So we're gonna keep going into the forest. We're looking for KULU again. As you can see, this time I got on a switch axe. I have not used switch axe in this game at all until this moment, but I'm used to switch axe because I've been using it for so long now. So, like I said, my main weapon is the bow. My secondary weapon, which is, I use it close to the same amount of time much as I use the bow, honestly. But my secondary weapon is indeed switch axe. So I'm very used to this weapon. There's a few things nuance-wise I still got to get better at. But for the most part, I knows how to do the damage with this weapon. I am all for it. This should not be as long of a hunt at all, because I'm going to murder this KULU with this switch axe. It's actually kind of unfair. It's kind of unfortunate. It doesn't get murdered that bad. I'm not talking like that. It's not like it dies in like 1 or like 5 seconds. It's, I had to scratch my beard there. My beard is itchy. Not sure why. It's probably because I got the headphone kind of on them, so it's a little sweaty and itchy. It shouldn't be. It's bothering me. It's bothering me, kid. Sweaty, itchy beard. Ugh. Anyway, that's probably not information that you want to hear, but I figured out what that scratching sound was, in case you were wondering. Because I'm probably not, I don't know if I'm going to edit that out or not. I might. It may get edited out. I don't know. Meanwhile, KULU is already exhausted. Because he is getting switch axed up so hard. Jumping around. And I'm getting used to all those tails too, which, I mean, that makes sense. And that's one of the things I really love about the MH games in general, is that it's just, there's no hard level up system. There's obviously getting loot and drops to improve your armor, but if you're good enough and you understand the monsters enough, you can come into this hunt with no kind of defensive armor on at all. Just come in, you know, naked hunt or whatever. And because you understand how the hunt works, you still do just fine. And rather than like being some kind of huge like element check or something like that, it's like, no, just go ahead, come on in. So I got to get some more of these winged guys out of the sky again, because I really want to make that armor. And I really wanted to get this one. I really wanted it, but I think it escapes. So I'm trying to clutch claw it, and that's not working. And I don't have anything to really hit it with. I don't know why I didn't think to bring like some kind of flash or something. I don't know if we even have access to that. But it's going to get away, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure this one got away. Or maybe it was the other one that got away. It might have been the other one that got away. I know one of them left. Yeah, that one, okay, that one did get killed. So it's the other one that got away. Okay. Let's see if I remember how to put up my weapon. That'd be nice. Do that someday. Can you put the weapon up? Going around grabbing more supplies. Get back on the trail here in a second. I think I was looking to see if there were any more of those Minos flying around. Minos. And there were not. It's not back to the scout flies. I'm not a huge fan of scout flies. To be fair, I'm not a huge fan of paintball either, that system. But scout flies are kind of annoying visually. So I like this idea in Rise. They're going to go have this owl that scouts everything out for you. I think that'd be a lot better. But yeah. Anyhow, any case, back to KULU, cousin to Kutku, distant relative of Kuru Peko, grandfather to Yangaruga. Clearly more aggressive and faster now, but we're still handling it pretty well, and it's getting hit up pretty bad with this switch axe. I'm not gonna lie. Another snap. Yep, there we go. Got that one. Switch my mode again. It's gonna attack. Yep, I get to attack it now. You get 2 whacks. I give it 2 whack thumbs down. See, yeah, now I gotta sharpen. This is the interesting part, because I'm used to my armor on GU that I have set up to be cheap about sharpening. And I forgot. I'm like, I'm not in GU. I can't really do that right now. I can try and do it, but I definitely want to be in a vulnerable spot when I do so. Nope, he's obsessed with his rock again. He's like, yay, found another rock. Oh boy, time to smash. He's gonna do a launch up in the. Yep, saw that coming. Yeah, not running away. The KULU is now running away like scared bird. Scared bird, run away. We chase scared bird. We follow flies. Scout flies lead us to scared bird. Scared bird die. The end. You know, I gotta admit though, as much as I hate the density of everything, like this area is like so dense and so covered by stuff, and monsters I'm pretty sure can't appear there, and it's just obnoxious to have that. But that being said, I cannot tell a lie. It's impressive. It made it a living, breathing world. They make you believe that you're running around through this dense jungle as it's raining. The sense of weight, the sense of volume and everything is just really well done. Like, this team, the Monster Hunter team, and I'm telling you, they have been on fire, dude. Like, aside from the gotcha stuff, I don't think that team has anything to do with it aside from like saying, here's Monster Hunter, here's the license, do what you want with it. But like the mainline and portable teams, they're on fire always. There's not been a point yet where I've been like, you know what? He's heating up. He's not quite on fire with that company. With that team, I should say. With the company, yeah. Capcom as a whole, they have their ups and downs, especially when it comes to Street Fighter. Up and limping. He already limping. Like, that's just bad, man. Switch axe is a shame. And it's like this is a super strong switch axe. It's like, I think this might be the KULU switch axe. I'm not sure. No, it's not. It's, I forgot what I was going to say. So I'm just going to move on. He burst through the wall. I'm not sure what I was saying, and I just like completely blanked. I was missing like, oh, wait. The old man syndrome is just gone. So never mind. Move on now. Maybe you won't hear that part. I might cut it out. That'd be cool if I just cut that out and be like, what happened? I got a little excited because I saw there was some Kestodons down. I'm like, oh, I can get some Kestodon stuff. Cool. Then he just started rolling up another rock. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna deal with that right now. Now I'm almost dead here. I'm pretty sure I'm about to just heal raw. Because I was about to be straight up dead. Look at KULU, he was all on me. Back then he didn't want me. Now I'm hot and all on me. Come on now. He ran again. I think he's running back to the so I actually chased him out of like that little cove he was in with like the firefly or flash flies. I actually chased him out of there, which I'm pretty sure is his nest. So I chased him out of his nest and I was going back as if I'm not still there. Or right on his butt, I should say. Like, dude, it's not that far of a trip. But if you want to go back, that's fine. I got another couple of flash bugs here now. Okay, we're just yoking him up with switch axe now. He's picking up an egg, which I didn't know he even did. Never made him drop the egg, which I feel bad. I feel so bad about that. KULU just strikes me as a bird. Just like, I just want to play. I want to play. I want to just pick stuff off the ground and throw it. Can I just do that? Then ran him back out of here again. I'm pretty sure this is the second time I'm running back out of here. It's so obnoxious because it just keeps like circling the area. I'm like, oh, I gotta go back out here and chase him again and find his location. Which I will say, scout flies in that sense are actually a good thing because it's like, oh, just follow the flies. They can get scout flies can get really confused really fast, and in some places, just is it worth it? Right. Let's see. Yep, tracked it out again. There's that bird again. And I saw a couple more of those. I'm like, nope, I need to climb up here and kill at least one of them. At least one. Now I'm trying to get them down again. I'm like, hey, there's more of them. I think this is the one I'm going to escape. The one behind me up there, I'm going to turn my attention to very soon. It's going to escape. And I don't really know what to do in the situation because, like, again, this is my first time really playing it like this level or playing this. Oh, tried to bite my sword. Yeah, I really just wanted to get him to come down here, but I couldn't draw my clutch claw again. And then, oh, they both got away because this one got away too. I tried to get him again, but had the clutch claw attached to the net, so just couldn't reach him. I'm like, oh my god, stupid! How could you not? Yeah. Chasing it down one more time. We're still following it. Back in here for a third time. All right, listen, bruh, you got to go down at this point. You've been back here way too often. I'm in my axe swings too. About to get my super. Oh, there it is. Not super. That's Generation of the Ultimate talk right there about super. You don't have supers in this game. Of course not. No. Supers. Who has supers in a monster in the game? Pitch posh. Oshkosh Pajosh. I use super every time I play. I use a hunting not stance. What is it called? Hunting skill? I don't know. Hunter arts. There we go. Duh, brain. Oh my god, it's getting late. I use hunter arts at every chance I get. So yeah, and I'm a valor bow user, by the way. So there is that. I valor everything. I use valor is my favorite style in Generations Ultimato. So anyway, yeah. Now we're going around carving stuff, get everything done, just catching up. We want to catch up. I think that's about it. I might get shown going around town a little bit more. But other than that, there's not much else to it. Yeah, so next time we come back, I should probably have farmed KULU all I need to, because I want to get his longsword and I want to power up the bow. And I got to finish the leggings for this armor. But yeah, next time you see me on this game, I will be hunting the next large thing, which I think next may be Tobi Kodachi. I might be wrong on that. If I remember order correctly, I think it's Tobi. Because I know we did great. We get great Jackers, obviously. We obviously did KULU a bunch of times. That's already done. It might be. Might be about that time. Well, anyhow, yep. Gonna end it off there. Next time we'll see what monsters come next. And maybe Tobi, it may be Rathian, it might be Rathalos. Hell, it might be Fatalis. It probably is not at this point. I would really doubt it's Fatalis since I'm not even in Iceborne yet. But yeah. You guys take it easy. Oh, that's the other thing. I finally remembered to let loose my endemic life in my room. I kept forgetting because I kept catching stuff, and I finally remembered to just let something loose. I caught a Omega Fly, which you're gonna see here in a second, and I also caught a woodland Pteryx, and I let loose in the room. So there you go. Finally got some more endemic life in the room. It was pretty cool. Yeah, we got it nice. Anyway, for real this time. Thank you for watching. Like if you enjoyed the video. Comment, subscribe. There'll be more to come. There'll be a lot of monsters on this channel going forward, and art. So you guys take it easy, and I will holla at you later.